And now I'm going to show the Dwarfs versus Empire with me as Dwarfs. This is going to be rather short, and I'll explain why. Okay, the battle itself was not all that short. However, it was very boring. As a dwarf, you naturally have the selection, the ability to select a lot of artillery and stuff because, you know, dwarves like their contraptions. Unfortunately, the Empire, the human Empire, has a lot of their own steam, gunpowder type weaponry as well. So when and again, we didn't know what the other would have when we started the game, like what units. So they, so when I arrived here, I figured, oh, I'll pull the dwarves back. I didn't quite finish setting them up in time for the battle, although that doesn't matter because I'm so far away. I was able to finish setting up my Thunderers, which are basically dwarf handgunners. So I only took 2 units of cannons, and he took 4. And I figured, oh, I'll stay back and let him come to me, because I'll pelt him with my wonderful dwarven cannons. But 6 versus 12 is not a very close fight, and he immediately starts pelting my infantry with it. Yeah, so there's his cannons. I pull my men back and try some counter battery fire to take out his cannons, but it's just not enough. They can lay down a far greater volume. He has some shock cavalry here, the Empire's own shock cavalry, which don't do too much, actually. I wish they would charge into me. Being dwarfs, I'm very good at absorbing that, but no, he was very good with how he played his hand in this, basically outshooting a dwarf. And if you outshoot the dwarves, there's not much they can do. They don't have any horses. If I had brought gyrocopters, which are these helicopter things that the dwarves have at a very high level, that's sort of like cavalry. They're all ranged attack, though. They can't thunderously charge into something. So, and they could have been targets for the cannons as well. So essentially, I'm kind of screwed. Like, I could have just charged my whole army at him, but he would have just run away. Because he could see me coming. They're dwarves, they're slow as heck. And he would just also pelt me with cannonballs the whole time. Dwarven armor is very good, but it's not good enough to stop a cannonball. As you can see. Oh, wow. Dwarves separated into separate pieces. And those are not cheap. I mean, they're not elite tier dwarves, but they're decent. So yeah. Learned something else, but made for a fairly boring battle.